Hi everyone, I'm super excited today because today is the day where we will end the search for the elusive all-in-one productivity app. After watching this video, you will understand why no productivity tool in the world can help you or your team to tick off all the things that you need to get done. You constantly looking for it is actually what's hindering your progress. Look, I know, you aren't here to listen to me tell you it's impossible. You are here watching this because you're wanting to improve your productivity. You want to learn about the best apps, and now I tell you there is no such thing? Okay, hear me out with this one. By the way, I'm Tom Solid, and if you are someone who struggles with productivity, come and join us at the Paperless movement, the best place to learn about workflows and task automation. We help our community become way more efficient with their time. Our goal for you as a paperless pioneer to discover your true digital productivity potential. So if you're intrigued, hit that subscribe button and keep watching. As a productivity coach, I teach business owners, academics, entrepreneurs how to turn their workflow bottlenecks into highly effective work streams. And today, I want to share a fundamental point with you. This point is where many individuals and businesses actually fail.
You failed, 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 you.
Being productive is not just about being busy or ticking off a to-do list. The real question you need to ask is, are you achieving optimal results with the tasks you are doing? And are you being effective as well as efficient with your time? Because there is a big difference. Nowadays, everyone is talking about productivity, and they should be. I mean, being productive sounds great. However, many people confuse being productive with being busy. If you are truly productive, it means you get a lot of things done. If a company is productive, it means they produce a lot. Is this what we really want though? I see people who are very productive in producing actually more work. I too experienced so many times where I felt busy the whole day talking to the "have you got a minute" people about things they need to get done. But at the end of the day, I haven't finished any of the tasks I've planned to do. But at least I helped others to get their stuff done, right?
Yes!
I tell you from my experience, your boss doesn't care if you were helpful to others when you haven't been able to get your own stuff done. Luckily, I was able to set up a lot of very effective systems that allowed me to do both, pleasing my boss and helping others through the paperless movement that I was running as a side hustle for 3 years before I went all in. I just love to help others to get their stuff done so much that I'm working now 100% as a productivity coach in a paperless movement membership. For me, real progress is more than just producing and producing. Real progress is about being efficient and effective with our productivity system. By the way, check out this guide called Effectiveness and Efficiency: The Secret Ingredients of Productivity. It talks about that in order for you to be truly productive, you need to understand the differences between terms effectiveness and efficiency. Let me quickly explain what these terms mean. Then we will dive into examples showing you how I use productivity tools to actually get things done. Okay, what is effectiveness? Effectiveness is comparing what you can get done with what you've actually got done. So with my previous example, my effectiveness dropped significantly by helping other people for a minute.
Yeah!
Efficiency, on the other hand, is doing more with less. Or said other way, it's a measure of how well you perform a task with the least amount of wasted resources. These resources can include time, energy, money, materials, and effort. This means your productivity depends on the effectiveness and efficiency of your business process or your personal workflow to get things done. Okay, I guess now you're completely confused and asking, what the heck has this got to do with me getting things done? Let me give you an example. Let's say Sally just received a new task from her team leader, Mike. Of course, she cannot say, "No, Mike, I think I'll pass." So she adds this new task to her already endless list of tasks that she keeps track of in her notebook. Mike then asks Sally, when will you finish this task? And she answers, by the end of this week. Let's face it, she has no idea if this is even possible. 1 week later, deadline day, Mike asks Sally, have you finished with the task? Sally answers, sorry, but I was so busy doing the other work you gave me that I wasn't able to get this task done. Unfortunately, this isn't the first time Sally has said this. Sally blames the team leader for not being able to manage his team properly, and Mike is blaming Sally for not being able to organize herself and get things done. The thing is, you know what? Both of them are right. Adding the task to Sally's to-do list just made things worse. She's obviously feeling overwhelmed already. So the first thing both of them should keep in mind is, to solve a situation like this, you have to remember, a task list is always infinite and a calendar is finite. We only have a limited time every day available to us to work on a certain task. This means, step 1. Always block out your calendar with the task you have to do. Going back to our example, the next time Mike asks Sally to add another task, she could simply pull up her calendar and show him what else she has on her list in the next few days. It also gives Mike proof that Sally is in fact organized. This would also help Mike because now he can better manage Sally's workload and see what Sally is actually doing. Now Mike is in a position where he can help Sally free up time to focus on a new, more important task with a higher priority. The best part is everybody is aware and can agree that Sally definitely shouldn't work on every task, and Mike, as her manager, needs to take on the responsibility to shift the task priorities. Step 2. Okay, let's talk priorities. Priorities is another great example of how things can go horribly wrong. Tell me, what is a priority for you? What would happen if a high priority task is not finished on time? Will it have a big business impact? And what about urgent tasks? Is it important or urgent? Will business stand still if you don't do an urgent task? These are key questions we need to look at. And in the paperless movement, we do just that. As a member, you'll learn exactly how to set up conventions for yourself and your team or your business. This helps avoid misunderstandings right from the beginning. Okay, let's get back to my example and analyze their situation a bit further. Sally now tracks her task in her personal task manager, but adding tasks and updating them on her calendar is time consuming and therefore decreases efficiency, especially if the timeline or prioritization of tasks keeps changing. Plus, it can lead to duplication of information. For those in the membership who have read my productivity guide Single Source of Truth, what it is and why your business needs one, you will know instantly what's wrong here. Actually, this is step 3, defining a single source of truth. As soon as you duplicate information in 2 different places, you create friction. This can lead to multiple issues, including being busy managing tasks and calendars instead of getting those tasks done. This is why I like to use Todoist. It has a 2-way synchronization with my calendar. Whenever I add tasks to my to-do list with a due date, it will automatically add an event on my Google Calendar and vice versa. The good thing about this is that even if I change the date or update the title of this task inside my calendar, it will also update my related task in Todoist. As I mentioned earlier, your task list is infinite, but your calendar is finite. This means using a 2-way synchronization system between your task manager and your work calendar will automatically block out time for you to work on those tasks, preventing your colleagues from double booking you or sending you invites to 2 meetings at the same time, or just from taking on more work than you can physically handle. Remember, got a minute? This automated time blocking approach will help you focus on the project or task at hand. You can check out the comprehensive time boxing productivity guide. If you want to learn more about Todoist, then you should check out my online course. I share with you in detail how to use Todoist in the most efficient ways possible. This and many other productivity tool courses are free as a part of the Paperless Movement membership. You can have a look at the description below to find out more information on how to join us. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so you won't miss my other videos where I explore the world of digital productivity. And I'll catch you up next time.